is America here, baby. This is great. I love it. Here we go, baby. I'm going to help you be successful. That's my job. Believe it. I've been doing this 27 years. That's a fact. Disney ESPN ain't going to help you because none of them know the right side. Trust me, they know nothing. Let's kick their ass. They don't know the damn thing about handicap. And I'm coming after you, Disney. I'm the guru. I am Sportsguru.vegas. That name was earned by picking winners. That's how it works. Make no mistake, I'm here to win. All right. Welcome, gurus, to my show, Sports Guru Vegas, coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada, the greatest city in the world, host of the Super Bowl, the 58th Super Bowl. Welcome. Everything okay, Mark? Yes. Welcome to my show, gurus. It was our first anniversary show on Super Bowl Sunday. And, you know, I was born around Christmas time, right? So I can always judge my birth date by the Super Bowl. Obviously, I'm 58 because this is the 58th. So if ever I forget, if you watch my show once in a while, the memory goes, it's long haul. But it always comes back, Cruz. And that's why we're winning, right? I want to welcome the new TikTok, Twitter, X followers to my show. I've been posting videos on there for about 6 weeks now. We've been completely dominating this week, and that's what we're supposed to do. You know, to all the new viewers, welcome to my show. I've been shooting this podcast for about our 11th week. And once in a while, we have a technical difficulty. Once in a while, if there's no action, I'll take a day off. But we do the show almost every day, Gurus. And why did I start this show? It's simple, right? Because Disney, ESPN, all these big networks, they're not going to help you go 27-6 in the last 33 basketball games. They simply can't do that. Only the guru can handle stuff like that. And that's why we're going to be very successful. We're going to be global one day. And you're going to make that happen for it because we're going to help you win one day at a time. That's in all my videos that I show. So when you come on Guru's show, Sports Guru Vegas on YouTube, we talk about the games being played today. You've probably heard for the last 2 weeks, everyone and their mother's opinion on this game. And you know what? What are opinions like, right? We know what they're like. So what matters, first of all, Gurus, and I reminded my viewers every day, what matters is what games are being played today. We knew this Super Bowl was coming up. Okay, I've been giving my opinion out a little bit. I love the Super Bowl. I love the NFL. We had a winning season. You're going to be with me next season, so we're going to win again and help you make some money. We're going to make it rain, Gurus, right? We're going to make it rain consistently. And so we're going to be together. So the Super Bowl is the greatest sporting event on earth. It takes in billions and billions of dollars of action. And that's what we're here for. We're here to have fun, right? We're here to compete, and we're here to make it rain, baby. That's exactly why we're here. And I want to thank you guys for being here because the information that Guru shares here on this show, you can't hear that anywhere else because they don't have 25 plus years experience helping people make it rain, baby. They just can't do that. But that's why you have me. You have another choice now. You don't have to just listen to these idiots on the television. They have their motives. They have their own betting app, ESPN. I've been telling my viewers now for the last 6 weeks to get on that betting app and make it rain. Take their money. They got a lot of it. Make it rain. They're not here to help you win. Guru's here to help you win. This is my show. I finance it with some other investors. There's no ulterior motives here but to help you make money. That's it. I don't have my own betting site where I'm betting the other way. And if I were betting the other way against me, I'd be getting murdered the last 33 games. So that's, just look at what matters. What matters is we have fun and we compete, right? And then we make some money. That even makes it so much better. That makes everything better. And that's why I'm here, Gurus. So the reason I'm doing this show is obviously it's a big day today. I want to get into the Super Bowl. And the first thing I want to do is I want to talk about these props for today because, we got to have some action on this game today. And I'm going to put these props out here for you guys. And we want to get into the game, gurus, okay? Because this is what matters here. What we do, how we bet, right? Money management, putting the right games together. If you see on my YouTube, on my Twitter and X videos, I send out round robins. That means you can group those games together. And we've been hitting at a very extremely high percentage. That means all you guys are doing well. And I like that. Guru's doing well too. But I like that everyone's doing well. We want people to be successful. That's why you come on this show, Guru. So let's take a look at these props. We got Debo to score first at plus 850. Now, I actually think when I look at this game, Gurus, I'm going to give you the winner at the end here, but I want to talk about these prop bets first because the Niners have a very sophisticated offense. Okay, they have basically six receivers out there, five, four, five, six, whatever they want, and we're talking about a lot of players to defend. Right, that makes it difficult. Now they have a big challenge, the Chiefs, to stop all this offense coming at them. They have a lot of offense coming at them. I believe they have the defense to take care of that enough. But we'll get to that in a second. Right now, I'm looking at value. So when I look at the Super Bowl, right, I've lived in Vegas now for almost 30 years. Since 98, I've been here regularly. I've been living here regularly, but I've been coming, going for a long time. 30 years I've been handicapping, 25 years helping people make money. So when I look at this Super Bowl, there is a winner and a loser in the score. That's what we're here to cheer each team. Whoever, a lot of fans on the strip. I was out Friday night. I met some nice people, some good, strong, passionate bettors out there. They followed me on my X, and I want you, if you're new to this show, I want you to subscribe because without subscriptions, we have to be a solvent company, Gurus. For me to keep giving you guys winners, you got to help me share my show, share my videos with your friends. We have to go viral, Gurus. We go viral, we're gonna take care of business here, you guys. So let's get that done. We're a new show, but we need this show in America. This is America here. Freedom of speech, baby. Nobody gives me a script to write. It's my script that I give to you. I deliver this. We're accountable on Guru's show. I talk about the players and coaches. If they affect my bets, I get angry and I talk shit about them. You're damn right I do. But I also am accountable myself, right? We have to be accountable. That's why I started this show. These bozos, these Disney characters, that's all they are. I'm going to say one thing, Gurus. They played the game at a high level. I respect their athleticism. They're tremendous athletes, and I have the highest regard for them. But when it comes to giving out winners, they simply can't get that done. And that's why this show is going to be successful. So let's get to the next one. Jusic over a half catches. Now, if anyone saw that catch he made on the sidelines against Detroit, why wouldn't you take him over a catch, for goodness gracious? It's minus 140, but who cares? You know, the Niners are going to go into their backfield a lot. They're going to utilize Debo Samuel, Christian McCaffrey, right? They're going to utilize this. Geez, that guy's going to catch the football. He's going to block for McCaffrey. He's going to block for Debo, but he's going to do so. Got it. They got so many weapons, the Niners. The only reason they're not the greatest team of all time is their quarterback isn't the greatest. If he had any of the people on Tanner Young, this team would never lose a game, maybe. I mean, think about it. Now, I want to give Purdy a little bit of props. He's taken this team to the Super Bowl, right? So ultimately, you have to give a quarterback credit for being here. That's 100%. I don't want to take anything away, but I will say this: if he doesn't play well, they're going to lose. That's 100%. So let's finish these props. And I have Purdy going over 12 and a half yards rushing. If you notice, Gurus, the last two games, he had to run for them to win. Right now, let's say they don't win. He's still going to have to run eventually. That keeps the defense balanced, and this kid can move a little bit. And that's something the Chiefs have to be aware of. That whole center of the field, we have, the tight end, you have, the top. We're talking about just receivers. They're loaded. And then on defense, Gurus, the Niners have a tremendously athletic linebacking core, right? We're talking about these guys are fast to the ball. All right. So they're going to get it move around. Kelsey could have a hard time today with all this quickness out there. One thing the Chiefs have going for them, Gurus, is they have a great coach. Andy Reid, look at all the coaches that have been underneath him that have been successful. And Reid has the best quarterback, maybe in NFL history. We don't know that yet. He has some more winning he has to do. Today would be a big step for Mahomes to get there. But when you take Spagnuolo and you take Reed and they put a game plan together, right? It's like Mark and I putting a game plan to pick winners that were very good at it, right? And these guys are very good at what? Scheming their offense, scheming their defense. If you look at the game against the Ravens, most people say they only scored 17 points. They only scored 17 points because they didn't have to score anymore, right? We saw the game, right? The Ravens couldn't score hardly a point till the end of the game. They kept imploding on themselves. And they just sat back, let the defense handle their business, right? They stayed in their way. And basically, they ran the clock out in the second half. And why did they do that, Cruz? You got to remember something. The Ravens have a very good front four. That means Mahomes runs the risk of being injured. Why hit the gas if you don't have to? And you're going to see that in this game as well. If the Chiefs get off to a winning to a lead, a 2-score lead like they did in Baltimore, they're not going to probably go. I don't believe they'll turn it up on them. If they have to, they will, and they can. We know who we're dealing with here. All you have to do, Gurus, is remember that third down play in Baltimore when Mahomes took about 6 seconds to scramble and throw a pass that most tight ends couldn't even consider catching. And Kelsey made a great catch. So you're talking about the greatest. In fact, I think they just broke the record, the greatest tandem, quarterback to receiver. I think they broke Brady and what's his name? I can't even think of his name right now. His record for completions. Gronk. Thank you. Got my head. Gronk. So what we're dealing with here is exceptionalism, Gurus. Let's get. I don't know how this thing hit. I think I hit the table. Right. So here, the Sportsguru.vegas. We have a comment here, actually. I get excited, Gurus. What's he saying, Mark? So Mark's my partner. He's saying props look good. What a great, yeah, I agree, Mark. It is. Props look good. So we went over these props. I looked at the basketball, Gurus, and I said, you know what? I'm taking the day off from this. Yes, we're hot. We're on complete fire. But there's a small group of games, not a lot to choose from. I have a couple leaners, and I bet things that I don't release on the show. I do that as well. But today I'm really just focused on the Super Bowl. I really am. And I think it deserves that. It's in my city, for goodness gracious. After the show, in about an hour or two, be out there heading out with the fans, getting new subscribers on my Twitter X and TikTok and YouTube channel. And we gotta be global, Gurus. This show's gonna be big. So next year during football, guess what? You're gonna be tuning on to my show once a week, at least for the NFL. I guarantee you that. You should. I'm proving you should. So we got the prop. Well, good job, Arden. All good. Right? You can comment on the show, whoever you are, and start watching the show. I give out the picks on TikTok and Twitter X, but there's not a whole lot of information behind it. I like talking about the games. We do share about news like Disney, ESPN, and watch these shows. They're 2-hour shows, an hour, and mostly what they do is talk about what already happened, highlights, or what's going to happen. They rarely focus on the games today. There are some betting shows on ESPN, but I want you to understand something. ESPN has their own betting app. So why the hell? What is their motivation to give you winning picks? They usually have people on the opposite ends of the picks to confuse you a little more. Well, guess what? There's no more confusion. Now you got the guru here. We take that confusion away because the motives are very clear for Guru, right? We help you win. We want to empower you. We want you to be successful. That's what's going to make America great again, baby. And then we're going to take care of it next year at the voting booths and get this MAGA, this Mr. Trump in here. So anyway, let's go back over the the props gurus. I don't know how that happened. Right. There we go. So we got Pacheco to score the first touchdown at plus 650. Now, the Niners defense, right? If we've watched in the last two games, they've given up a lot of rushing yards. I don't expect that to happen today. One thing that's probably going to happen, Gurus, is what you don't think is going to happen. That's why, if gambling was logical, right, we'd all be rich, right? It's not logical. There's some logic. It's called randomness. Sometimes your logic looks great. Sometimes you look like a complete idiot, right? So what we try to do is we want to look for good value. So when I put these numbers out here, plus 650, right? That's reasonable. Chaco's a very good running back, all pro, right? He's their guy. They're going to hand it to anyone else. And he has the best chance of scoring. Why wouldn't you take that at plus 650? Think about it. But I also have Debo at plus 850 to score. So if one of those two score, guess what? That's a nice ticket right there. It's a nice return on your investment. And I looked at a lot of these props, and I like to have value. This minus 140 for catches for Jusic is a little actually high for Guru on a prop, but I can't see him not catching the ball once. I really can't. I think it's a good bet. The Niners are going to utilize all of their playbook gurus in this game. They're going to throw to everybody. You got to defend all these players. It's very difficult. I want to say it right now because when we get to the end of the show, I'm going to give you the winner, and I'm going to tell you why. But right now, if Purdy plays a good game, I don't know if the Chiefs can win. I don't know. I don't think they can, but I will say this. If he plays like he did against Green Bay and Detroit, Chiefs, that's a guarantee. They win this game as long as no one gets hurt. It's over. You can't play like that and beat a great team. This is a great team, the Chiefs. Everybody knows that. Why are they great? Coaching starts at the top. Organization, get the players. The Chiefs have a lot of experience on defense. I don't get into a lot of personnel on my show, Gurus, because I'm doing a lot of work on these games. And so my head is filled with matchups and numbers and all those things. And also injuries when it comes to the players I need to be concerned about for our picks. Those are the names that I remember. I'm not like these guys on ESPN, and that's a good thing. Yes, they know all the players' names. Good for them. So what? How's that going to help you win? They don't know how to make money betting sports. But now the gurus, and there's a new kid in town here, right? He got his little network going. We're going to build. We're going to make. We're going to do. We're going to keep kicking ass. Is what we're going to do, right? That's exactly what we're going to do. And so here's my props today, Gurus. Take a look. You got Debo. That's a good plus to score first. Jusic over a half catches. Purdy over 12 and a half yards. And why did I play that? Because the last two games, I've had the Niners money line. I went 0-2 against the number, but they did win. And they had to win because he ran the ball. And I don't see that changing today. Meaning, even if the game's different, okay, Purdy can run. This kid's got legs. Let's face it. I've seen it. And with all these receivers, that extra advantage of running, let me make it this comparison, Gurus. What if Lamar Jackson would have played a good game, which is what I expected when I took the Ravens? If he would have played a good game, they would have probably beaten the Chiefs, okay? And why is that? Because the run and the pass are very difficult to defend. Now, Mahomes can run too, right? He can run enough too. He doesn't like to as much. Purdy has to run because he's not the quarterback that Mahomes is. Mahomes will find a way. We know he will. He always does. So he's going to have his hands full, Purdy. But I think this 12 and a half yards, he can get that in one run. And that's not a bad number. And I think I didn't put the price. It varies. I think it's 120 I paid. That's very reasonable for that particular prop. And then I put Pacheco to score first for 6.5 to 1. And what's wrong with that? If their defense gives up the runs lately, it has, then the Pacheco's the right guy to do that in the end zone, Gurus. So I want to get to the game. And because, this is it, right? We're here, Gurus. It's been 2 weeks. The weather's been terrible in Las Vegas. Guru's only been out once, but he's going out today. We have a beautiful day for football today. This game could have been outside and it would have been great, right? But we got, as you know, Gurus, we have a beautiful stadium that we built, and it's insane. You've seen all the shows on it and everything. And I'm proud of our city. We've done a great job of hosting this game. I was on the Strip on Friday. Everyone's happy. They've done a very good job. They have the CBS studios in front of the Bellagio. I took a picture and posted it on TikTok and Twitter X. So I'm very excited about this game. It's not only I started this show, Gurus, in week 11 of the NFL because I told my producer, I said, we got to get going. I felt good enough to start this show, Gurus. And for anyone who doesn't know, I have a long haul issue, but doesn't stop the Guru. I got 30 years experience doing this, helping. You can't take that away from Guru. Just can't. I might forget a name here and there. Who cares? I'm not going to forget who we're betting. I can promise you that. That can't happen. So I have people to help me with that as well. But I'm real excited about, I moved here in 98. They were trying to get rid of sports betting in the college level when my brother and I moved here. So think about that. We were all set on being professionals and having a company, and then they want to cancel the college. And look at it now. we got all these tournaments and conference tournaments coming out. Gurus, come on out for the conference tournaments. I'll be here. I'll be out there. I'll have more time. I got no time. I did 8 hours. These games took Guru yesterday. It's my brain's still going. But I love it. I love what I do. It's in the show. Why wouldn't you do this? How can you? This is a beautiful day today, Gurus, right? And we're going to win some props here, I think. But what I want to get to is the next. I want to give you my pick for this game. And here it comes. Chiefs. Yeah, we're going to buy that game to +2, Gurus. And then you have to take the money line because Guru always talks about that on his show. You always want to have some money line action. It gives you that multiplier. Mainly, I release round robins to my viewers. Yesterday, we went 9-3, 5-1 the day before, 4-2 the day before, 9-0 the day before. Now, these are very sick numbers, but that's what Guru delivers. That's what he has to deliver. I got to be better than everyone else. I can't be successful if I'm not. So we're going to keep delivering that. Maybe not that high of percentage, but we're going to keep you in the black, Gurus. That's why you're watching me. So we have to take the Chiefs. And you say, why? God, people are probably cursing me, flipping me off, telling me to go fuck myself. All right, that's fair. But now it's time to talk a little, not about logic as much, because logic matters. It does matter in sports, right? In sports betting, you have to have some logic to make money. But I want to talk about why the Chiefs should win this game, okay? So what are you looking at in this game? You're looking at two teams, right? One team has more players than the other, meaning the Niners are built to be in this game. The Chiefs are always built to be in this game, but the Niners got some extra defensive players, the young they picked up from the Redskins, and they got a very fast linebacking core, okay? Very quick. And this is different in this league. This quickness you have to overcome. They also have very quick defensive ends, right? Bosa, they can rush that passer fast. Talking about a very fast team. Probably the fastest defense I've ever seen, right? So they got their work cut out for them today, the Chiefs. Why do you think they're getting 1.5? The matchup here is not a big deal. Garoppolo was the quarterback. The last time they played, they beat him in San Francisco, and they beat him handily. In fact, I think Garoppolo got hurt that game. I think that was, and Mark and I talked about this before the show. We believe it was Purdy's first start. His first action in a game, Gurus. So we're not playing the same quarterback. I also want to go back to the Super Bowl when they played 3 years ago, I believe. And remember that the Chiefs were down 10 to start that Super Bowl. So I want us to take a look at what's happened since the Chiefs came back and won, correct? So the first thing I would say is the Niners have a better defense this year than they did then. So if the Chiefs are down 10 in the fourth quarter, I don't think they can win. I don't. Now, I will say this about the Niners. I saw weakness in their back, in their corners and their free safety. They gave up some big plays against Green Bay and also the Lions. And I'm looking for that. The only problem I have is the receivers, although they've been tremendous for Mahomes and the Chiefs the last two games. Tremendous. Not one drop catch last game. That might be different this game because they're dealing with a quicker defense. So they're going to rush. They're going to get to Mahomes a little quicker, which means those windows won't be as much for them. So look for the running game to matter more in this Chiefs game because they got to keep the defense balanced. And we know he's a great running. He really is. I love his enthusiasm. He's a great runner, solid, hand on the ball. He don't care. He's a maniac, right? So we have to have control of the ball by running it. So when you look at props, my suggestion to you is go with the running game more on the Chiefs, but on the Niners, then it's more of the passing game. Because why would they have all these weapons at their disposal? We have another comment here. Okay. This is family, looks like. The first Super Bowl was played the year that's right. That's right. Thanks, Tom. You're amazing. Okay. That's awesome. Here's another one. Okay. I guess my brother's getting his plays out here. I like Tulane, Dina. I do. Yeah, the NBA is a little weird. They're on a back-to-back. Okay, see, I don't disagree with that. And Miami, yeah, they're getting points at home. I can see that. Right? Yeah, well, my brother and I came out here in '98, and so he likes to come on sometimes and give his picks out as well. So there you are, gurus. You want to take a look at that? Thanks, Dino. And then let's see what we got here. That's my mom. That's great. Okay. Yeah, they better. I agree FAU's dangerous. Alpha lost. They should come back and cover that. I agree on that, Dina. Let's see what we got here. All right. Where'd you see that, Mark? Can you come back with that? I want to know. Now Mark and I talked. I looked for this prop, gurus, before the show. And I didn't see an interception prop, but I'm going to put that back up because I actually agree on this. No turnovers by Mahomes last. So I don't think that changes. If you can't get this, I suggest you find a place. I agree the over interceptions is a good bet. I believe there'll be more turnovers in this game, and I will get that. And thanks, Mark, for reminding me. The reason I didn't put that in is we were doing the basketball, and then we got to the props, but we spent a lot of time yesterday, so we're still catching up. But we have time, gurus. That's why I decided to shoot this show at 10 a.m. We have plenty of time for the game, and you have the show to reflect. I will be posting these props on TikTok and Twitter X before the game, but you're watching the show. You can get them now. Let it soak in. We shoot this show live from Las Vegas, noon to 1, Monday through Friday. We got basketball for about 4 more weeks of this, gurus. We're just going to keep kicking ass. All right? That's how we do it. And you either get the picks on my show or you go on the platforms and get them before the show. Either way, you're going to get them. All right? You got to keep winning. Can't let that. We know what? We got to keep this going, gurus. They can't help you. They're not going to help you. Right? Turn them on. They're all talking out of their good. They have some attractive women. I give you that. And I know, Guru's not all that. Right? But that's okay. I'm here to win. I'm not here to look good. I will have good-looking ladies, Gurus. I promise you that. Because what do you think? I don't want to have one sitting next to me. Right? But you got to earn that, gurus. And we're going to earn it. Or we're going to make America great again, gurus, right? We're going to dominate. That's exactly what we're going to do. And they have to take notice of us because we're a movement. We're going to move this world, gurus. We're going to make it rain. That's exactly what we're going to do. And it starts again today. Let's kick some ass on this Super Bowl game. And let me tell you something, gurus. I'm going to go back to my boy Mahomes. Let me tell you something. I didn't expect Brady to beat Mahomes in that Super Bowl. He had two linemen out. So I still bet the Chiefs. I go, it's done. There's no way this guy can win again. He's 43 or whatever, 44. And he said, oh, really, Guru, take this? So look, when you're dealing with exceptionalism, Mahomes is an exceptional player. Guru's an exceptional handicapper, right? Mark, exceptionalism, right? You can prove it. You got to prove it, right? Well, Mahomes proved it, and Purdy hasn't proven shit. The only thing he's proven is he's had a run for his life in the fourth quarter to beat two inferior teams here. We're not talking about the Chiefs. They barely are down 17-0 against Detroit, right? Down 10-0, whatever it was, 10-3 against the Packers. We're talking about Love on the road, his first playoff start. Now, does that mean there's logic? So logic would tell you just bet the Chiefs, put it all on there. They look like shit, the Niners, the last two games. And if logic helped you win money, you might not need the guru. But logic isn't all you need, gurus, right? You got to constantly figure out where the value is. It's the best side. Your mind matters, but what you make on your bets matters much. And if you notice, on most of the plays I'm giving out, the juice is low, minus 110, 120. When they had a 90% clip, they forget about it. We're going to keep going, though. So we're going to be the reason I did this show. I want you to come watch this show during the week. Your new followers, TikTok, Twitter, get it from Guru's mouth first, right? We like to talk shit because we can, right? And we don't censor anybody on Guru's show. You guys say whatever you want. I don't give a shit. Now, if it's too bad, I can't post it. I have to be careful. But ask me, it's all about freedom, gurus. And it's all about winning. That's exactly what it's about because you know what? It feels so much better to win than lose, doesn't it? It feels great because we lost this year. Guru didn't win all the time. Guru's had to sit up here and tell people, hey, I got to get it done for you guys. I was sick for 3 weeks. I had China virus. I had to overcome that. I did. All right. 4 weeks I was out. I still did the work. But it gets a little, but now Guru's healthy. Look at the numbers lately. You can't stop me. Can't do it. So we're going to come back, gurus. I want you to have a great day today with your family, right? I want you to take this all in with your family, right? If you haven't reached out to them, call them. This is a national holiday. It is basically. If it wasn't on Sunday, it'd be a holiday. This is America here. This is the greatest game on earth, and it's played today. This is exceptional. And Vegas has done an exceptional job at hosting this Super Bowl. Expect it probably in 4 more years, gurus. And this time we'll be ready here. Guru will have his own damn booth at the game. So, and I want to thank you guys for staying with Guru. I'm glad I'm being able to pay you back handsomely. So I want you to keep watching the show. We did have a technical difficulty last show, and we fixed it. That's what we do. And I would have had to shut the show off anyway and reboot the system. And I said, screw it. I think you heard me cursing and stuff, Mark and I. But I want to thank you for joining me today. And I want you to enjoy. I'm going to put these props up one more time for the people who didn't see them. These are Guru's props. But we want to add one. We want the over and interceptions. Mark reminded me of that. My brother sent some pics. You want to take a look at those. And the bottom line is we're here to win. That's exactly, you're talking about a tremendous amount of experience. Imagine Guru and Mark scheming this Super Bowl game out. Who would you bet on? I know who I'm betting on. I'm betting on the winner here, baby, the champions. That's the Kansas City Chiefs. You heard that from Guru. You got to beat the champs to be the champs. And Purdy's going to have to do that. Now, will he? He's 0-1, Shanahan, already in the Super Bowl. Losing begets losing. Still early in his career. He's got a lot of years left. Is this the team to win the Super Bowl for the Niners? Yes. Is this the quarterback? We're going to find that out, because if it isn't, they're going to lose. We know we have the quarterback in this game. He's already done this before. No questions there. They know how to game manage a Super Bowl. And if they don't, they know how to score and play great D. So well, it'll be fun, exciting. I just want you to enjoy the moment, Gurus. This is a moment right here. Right here, Gurus. Our first Super Bowl show. That's amazing, Gurus. We pulled this off. And next year, we're going to be huge, baby. That's right. Make room for my booth on that strip. God, you're damn right. Because this is how we get it done. They can't touch Guru. They can't match this. So we keep going, Gurus. We keep making America great again. And it starts right here. So I want you to come back Monday through Friday, noon to 1. If you can't make it, the pics will be out on TikTok and Twitter X. Like, hit subscribe, please. I need subscriptions. Get it going, Gurus. Get me a bunch of followers. Take it upon yourself. Tell your friends, follow the Guru. Let's go. Let's get it done. I'm going to be out there meeting new people today, right? Yesterday, 2 days ago, I sent that picture of, was that me and the Hall of Famer? God, I keep forgetting his name. But I sent it on TikTok. One of the greatest. I can't believe I forgot his name again. I see it. That's all right. Anyway, I sent it, Gurus. So I will be finding some celebrities, and I will be finding some players to photo up with. I will send those as well, Gurus. I always catch a few when I'm out there. I can go in some of the higher limits in some of the areas. So anyway, Gurus, I want to thank you. Let's go Chiefs. Here's my props for today, right? I think these are reasonable. We talked about them earlier. Debo to score 8.5. Jursic over half catches. Minus Purdy over 12.5 yards rushing to win. He's gonna have to run. Pacheco to score first touchdown. What's wrong with that? 650. So we're looking at value with probabilities, essentially what we're doing. But I am going to add the over interceptions. I'm betting it, even if it's minus 150. I don't care. I'm betting it. And then we're going to here we are, baby. It's the Chiefs today with Mahomes, right? And yes, they don't have the better team. I'm going to make that clear. Man for man, I don't believe. But quarterback to quarterback, forget it. Ain't going to happen. And that's what the coach, Reed, Spagnolia, and Mahomes will win this game for them today, Gurus. And if we lose by one, the Niner fans win and we win. We got a little bone there, plus 1.5. So buy that to 2. You always want to buy the tie, Gurus, right? And I want you just to take this game in with your family. If you're with your family, you're lucky. I can't always be with mine, but they're here. They watch me, right? We're all supporting one another, and that's what family's about. This is a holiday, national holiday for America. The world is watching Guru right now, and the world's watching this game. So have a great day today, Gurus. Enjoy. I hope all these props and the Chiefs help you make money today, okay? And I want to thank you for being here today. I love you. God bless you. And I will see you tomorrow on my show at noon.